Hello guys, my good people of Biafra. All hey Biafra, I welcome you to Toronto TV news channels where we publish news on politics, entertainment and celebrity news. Before you watch any of our videos in this channel, please we request that you subscribe to our channels and also to stay tuned and also stay updated with the latest news and happenings around the world today. My good brothers, I want to take us to the topic of the news today on how former Minister of Aviation during the administration of Goodluck Jonathan and that of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Fani Kayode blast northern leaders for giving the Igbos condition before they vie for president. So this is the news. FFK blasts northern leaders for giving the Igbos condition before they vie for president. Famous political activist Fani Kayode FFK blew hot this morning as he condemned the statement made by a northern leader, Ismaila Issa Fontu, concerning the Igbos. Fani Kayode's outburst comes at a time when some northern political leaders are asking for the scrapping of zoning in political offices. Ismaila Issa Fontu, who is a strong ally of President Muhammadu Buhari, was also a friend of Dr. Alex Akweme when the latter contested for presidency in 1999. Fontu insisted that any Igbo who seeks to be president must first of all belong. Reacting to the Fontu's view, Fani Kayode made a lengthy statement on Twitter via his official handle at RealFFK. If the Igbo want to be president, then they must belong. Ismaila Issa Fontu. Belong to who? To you and your people. Just listen to this asinine and arrogant contribution coming from this unrepentant Amalite, racial racial supremacist, uncircumcised Philistine, and aging Almajiri. Who the hell does he think he is? Was he there when the Lord created the universe, established the foundations of the earth, and forged the heavenly firmament? Is he God? He wants the Igbo to belong after the heinous crimes that were perpetrated against them by the Nigerian state over the last 59 years, and after denying them their most basic and fundamental rights. He wants the Igbo to belong after humiliating, marginalizing, and excluding them from virtually every sphere of governance and human endeavor over the last 4 years. He wants the Igbo to belong after attempting to destroy all their top businessmen and businesses, and after denying them the support that he gives others. Is this creature serious? Is he in full control of his mental faculties? Does he come from another planet or another world? Is he from Nigeria, Niger Republic, Mali or Chad? Let me give him a piece of free advice. If he wants the Igbo to belong, then he should first apologize to them for the mass murder, ethnic and religious cleansing, and genocide of 3 million Biafran citizens, including 1 million children during the Civil War. If he wants them to belong, then he should urge the federal government to stop butchering and demonizing them and to stop treating them like slaves and animals. If he wants them to belong, they should stop calling IPOB members and Nnamdi Kanu terrorists simply because they called for a referendum on independence and Biafra. If he wants them to belong, they should be fairer to them when it comes to federal appointments. If he wants them to belong, they should stop humiliating, bullying, depriving, cheating, insulting, raping, and denying them at every point in time. If he wants them to belong, they should stop slaughtering Christians and burning churches. You have the nerve to cite MKO Abiola as an example of a man that belonged and that was allowed to win an election, forgetting that your people never allowed him to exercise his mandate or to rule, and that they ended up murdering him while he was in detention. When will this insulting, patronizing, disrespectful, outdated, racist, provocative, infertile, petty, tongue-in-cheek assertion from unrepentant barbarians like Futai ceases? When will you accept the fact that the Igbo and indeed the entire South and Middle Belt are far more interested in a restructured Nigeria where power is devolved from the center, or indeed full-blown independence, than your accused president? Get this clear and stop acting as if yours is a master race that owns our country and that was born to rule. You are not the one to determine who will rule Nigeria. God is. Guys, this is the news coming from the renowned and one-time Minister of Aviation, FFK, blasting the northern leaders for giving the Igbos condition before the vice president. Imagine who is this Ismaila who gives the Igbo race condition before they can vie for president in this country. Well, I must tell you, they said it depends the hands you give the little one in the house, that is the hands they will use to grow up. Our political leaders in the East has really sold their birthright cheaply to the Northerners. This is because they have never remained united and strong for once when it comes to election in this country. That is why this man has the guts to tell the Igbos that before they can vie for president, they must belong. Like Femi Kayode is asking him, belong as what? Belong to where? Who is this phantom to give the Igbos the condition to belong before they vie for president? Well, an average Igbo man is no longer interested in becoming the president of Nigeria. Rather, an average Igbo man, it is he or she is interested in what? Biafra's actualization. We are no longer, an average Igbo man is no longer talking about restructuring. They are not ready for restructuring anything again. Rather, the time for restructuring, the time they have given for restructuring has elapsed. They have waited for the administration of Muhammadu Buhari to call for restructuring or to call for referendum. But the man has failed to do that. So every full-blown Igbo man is seeking for the actualization of Biafra. There is nothing more, nothing less. The only thing an average Igbo man hears now is that Biafra has to be actualized and Biafra must come to stay. So imagine this man, Funtu, who insisted that Igbo must seek, for Igbo man to seek to be president, he must first of all belong. And the way Femi Kayode reacted in his statement shows that yes, who is this man? What gave him the guts to begin to tell the Igbo that they must belong before they become president in this country? That if the Igbo man want to be president, then they must belong. Belong to who? To you or your people. Just listen to this arrogant contribution coming from this unrepentant, racial, supremacist, uncircumcised Philistine and aging Almajiri, as put by Femi Fani-Kayode. This man has gone haywire in the sense that when it comes to vying for president in this country, in as much as you are an Igbo man, that you must belong. Let me ask a question here. Suppose there is nothing like Biafra that Igbo man is speaking concerning the aim and objective of an Igbo man being produced as a president of this country come 2023. Is this the condition this man is going to give us? Is he trying to tell us that yes, we as the Igbo people in this country, the people of the East, does not have any say again? This is a big blow to the people from the Southeast, especially the political elite from the Southeast. This is a very big insult to them coming from this Fontu. It's a pity, it's quite a pity. When election comes, that is the time they will now begin to know that yes, the Eastern people from the Southeast, an average Igbo man is very important in Nigerian election. But after the election, you start hearing all sorts of names. These guys will start calling Igbo people all sorts of names. It is too bad. You want the Igbos to belong. After humiliating, marginalizing, excluding them from virtually every sphere of governance and human endeavors over the last 4 years, and you want them to belong. He wants the Igbos to belong after attempting to destroy all their top businessmen and businesses, and after denying the Igbos the support that they give others. This is too bad. This is too bad. Well, my guys, please, before you leave, you can kindly drop your comments below. Let me know your mind concerning this issue, as it borders the condition Fantu is giving the Igbos to belong before they can become president in this country. So, and don't forget to also subscribe and share our videos to WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter platforms. I thank you all for tuning in and also listening to Oronto TV News. May God bless you all. All hail my good people of Biafra. In Biafra we stand. There's no going back.